I, Israel, is bold enough to let you know that there is no God, as written in Isaiah 44 verse 8, saying, Fear ye not, neither be afraid, as I told and declared unto thee, that there is no God, and I know not any. Ye are my witnesses. And the maker of all things, known as the Lord, has specifically spoken in Isaiah 43 verse 10, that there shall be nothing like God before and after his existence. I also want you to know that God was a name which was originated by human being in Genesis 4 verse 26. Just the same way that name called Christians originated in Acts 11:26. I also want you to know that the maker of all things never commanded any man to start calling him God. And I want you to know that what turned the whole world or the whole earth to an idol worshipper was that the Word was the former of all things, meaning that human being was formed by the Word, which is the creator, but the Word of human being, which is a creature, formed God. And mind you that a creature can always create a creature like himself. Therefore, the Word of human being created that name called God in Genesis 4:26. And they also started worshiping same God which their own Word has created, which was the reason Isaiah 44 verse 17 said, You made a God and started bowing to it, worshiping it, praying unto it, saying, Deliver me, for thou art my God. Isaiah 44 purposely invited stocks of the tree and the carpenter and etc. as to cause us all not to understand the reality of his words till his own appointed time like this. Therefore, I am commanding the whole world to do away with everything called God and take hold of real name known as the Lord. Lord means the owner, and if it becomes difficult for us in calling him the Word, then let us use the Lord to replace the Word, because both means the same thing. In fulfillment to Isaiah 52 verse 6, which said, My people shall know my name, because our Creator kept us far from himself, in Isaiah 6 verse 12, which said, The Lord have removed men far away, and there be a great forsaking in the midst of the land, which was also the reason 2 over 3% of this earth has died. In fulfillment to Zechariah 13:8, while the remaining 1% is being refined as to start being loved by their Maker, as proposed in Zechariah 13 verse 9. Because God impersonated the Lord and caused a great havoc in Isaiah 3 verse 1 to 5 by removing our authority and lordship, and caused us to arrogantly oppress ourselves like drunkards or madmen. Therefore have I decided to turn every power from God to useless power, in fulfillment to Ezekiel 28 verse 9, which authorized me to destroy every God, for they are men and not a God. Of course, every instruction or statute was given to us in a way we can never be able to fulfill them all, as to enable him to present himself like God, while we human beings would look like polluted, as written in Ezekiel 20 verse 25 to 26, and as to cause us all to shut our mouth, as written in Romans 3 verse 19. and as to enable him remove or take away our staff of honor and diminish our resources and reduce the wisdom of our legends or our prudent warriors, judges and counselors, and our eloquent orators, and oppress them to look alike with children that know nothing, as written in Isaiah 3, verse 1 to 5. Now, look at the origin of what we ever regarded as the Lord or the Word of God inside books or scriptures. Watch how he commanded Jeremiah to make sure that he circulates his useless and his havoc ambitions all over the world. In Jeremiah 25, verse 15 to 17, which said, "Take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all nations whom I send thee to drink it. And they shall drink it and be moved to madness, because of the sword that I will send among them." And Jeremiah collected the cup and caused all nations to drink it. Now, think deeply on this, as to understand that a creature was the one speaking and never the creator. In Jeremiah 25, verse 25 to 29, he commanded Jeremiah to make sure that all the kingdoms of the world which are upon the face of the earth must drink it. And if some of them refuses to collect the drink from his hand, that Jeremiah should lie to them that the Lord of hosts has commanded everyone to drink it. Then shall all certainly drink it, as to enable him that is God in disguise to punish the whole earth. Now, for you to understand me better, the wine represented everything written in religious books, while the sword he sent represented the selfish or destructive knowledge or wisdom, and such messages was designed to negatively impact the heart of all the flesh, to start maltreating one another and cause them to start killing themselves after storing such useless messages or gospel in their hearts. And the reason Ezekiel 2 verse 10 clarified that those informations inside the book was lamentation and woe and mourning, meaning something that shall cause men to cry in pains and put them in unfortunate situations. But ironically, it was presented as very sweet, like honey, in Ezekiel 3 verse 3, which was the reason Revelation 20 verse 12 clarified that many books were opened, but none of those books was able to deposit life inside men, till a single book was opened, which was called the Book of Life, meaning that all religious books and scripts and etc. succeeded in removing the lifestyle of our Maker from us, while the Book of Life, which was opened, signified these messages you are hearing, which was not written with hand or in physical book, yet it has been opened in the tablet of the heart of a member of Jehovah's Witness, or a native doctor, or a Muslim, or a Christian, and everyone is eligible to receive it. As to prove Galatians 3 verse 28 and verse 26, which clarified us that there is no Jew, no Greek, neither bond nor free, neither male nor female, because everyone has become equal unto the Lord, possessing same level of maturity, and no circumcised or uncircumcised, and no barbarian or Scythian, but Christ in all and in all. as written in Colossians 3 verse 11. And this is the major reason failure to close everything called religion shall cause the whole earth to be wasted, as proposed or determined in Isaiah 6 verse 11.